China isn't kissing Trump's ass, they're kicking his ass. 某人没有等到他想要的那通电话，等来的是咱熊猫的强势反制。我整个上午都在看外网的评论，发现简直燃爆了。接下来呢，我一针未剪，从上到下划给你看一下，怎么样？没想到吧？外网一边倒的支持咱中国，纷纷脱帽致敬。那今天呢，我们就来看一下其中非常非常精彩的一些评论。Let's take a look. After reading the comments, I'm sure Trump is making China great again. China has never been supported by so many people in so many countries. 看了大家的评论之后呢，我确信啊 ，Trump 正在振兴中华。你看这个英文啊是非常朴素接地气的一种语言，叫 Make America Great Again， 字面意思就是让美国变得更加强大。所以这儿呢，老外就玩了一个文字游戏，叫 Make China Great Again， 让中国变得再次的伟大。但实际上，我们中国人肯定会说振兴中华。China has never been supported by so many people in so many countries. 中国呢从来没有被那么多国家的那么多的人支持。Trump may have the art of the deal, but China has mastered the art of war. They're about to teach America some lessons we may not want to learn. 很显然，这是美国网友的评论。Trump 或许有 art of the deal， 但是中国可是已经掌握了 art of war。这玩了一个文字游戏，因为当年啊 ，Trump 写了一本非常有名的书，叫 Art of the Deal， 叫交易的艺术。而咱们中国的世界闻名的《孙子兵法》的英文翻译的叫 Art of War， 叫战争的艺术啊。所以呢。你怎么可能斗得过中国人？就这个意思。They're about to teach America some lessons we may not want to learn. 接下来中国人肯定会给我们美国上几堂课，而这样的课呢 ，we may not want to learn. 我们不愿意见到这样的课啊。
Are you serious? Like, are you serious?
I am Japanese and I always was suspicious of China, but today I feel admiration for China. 来自于咱们一衣带水的友好邻邦啊，这日本人呢，他说我之前呢一直对于中国的态度是 suspicious， 但今天呢，我感觉到了一种仰慕的情绪。I'm happy that at least one Asian country stands up to Trump and his bullying. 我特别开心，至少有一个亚洲国家能够直接站在 Trump 的面前，而且呢直面他的霸凌。这个 stand up to 对应的画面感不需要中文解释了。Canadian here, if you had told me a year ago that one day I would be cheering on China and criticizing the US, I would have said you are insane. Yet here we are. 这个人是加拿大人，自报家门 Canadian here 啊！如果你1年前跟我说啊，将来有一天呢，我会为中国加油，并且批评美国的话，那么我当时肯定会说你疯了。Yet here we are. 然而话锋一转，我们现在就在这儿，什么意思？就是我现在正在为中国加油 ，cheering on China， 或者说 rooting for China. The U.S. keeps saying China made money off the trade surplus, but they never admit it's been China's cheap and quality goods that have long propped up the dollar and the comfort of the American lifestyle. 这个网友呢一针见血，看得很通透。这美国呢总是说啊，中国从贸易顺差当中挣了很多钱 ，trade surplus 贸易顺差，站在美国人的角度呢 ，trade deficit 叫贸易逆差。但是呢，美国人从来都没有承认，正是中国便宜且质量高的商品呢，长时间以来支撑起了美元的地位 ，prop up。你看，像有一个架子一样的支撑起某样东西，然后也支撑起了美国人生活方式的舒适性。Hats off to China. This is how a world leader should act. Courageous and righteous in their act. Never bow down to a bully like Trump. China is giving us some hopes. 你看，我们中文呢擅长用动词，所以呢是一种动如脱兔一样的语言，叫脱帽致敬。老外觉得呢，你帽子脱下来啊是一种状态，叫 hats off to China， 已经脱离了。所以呢，英文呢是静如处子啊，比较静态的一种语言。This is how a world leader should act. 这个 leader。英文的名字怎么来的？只要你 lead， 只要你去领导，无论你是一个个人，还是一个公司，还是一个集团，还是一个国家，一个城市，都可以叫 leader. Courageous and righteous in their act， 充满勇气，正义感爆棚。Never bow down to a bully like Trump， 可不要在 Trump 面前点头哈腰。China is giving us some hopes， 中国呢给了我们一些希望。China is showing the entire world what having backbone looks like。中国给全世界展现了拥有脊梁是一种什么样子啊！老外呢特别喜欢表达说一个人 have backbone， 就表达他站得直，很有自信，很有骨气。那一个人没有骨气呢？ Oh, he has no backbone. Alrighty， 学英文方法一定比努力更重要。那说起方法，赶紧点视频下方的链接，约朱老师接下来早上7点钟的直播，咱们设一个小闹钟，直播间不见不散。那最后呢，按照我们的老习惯，从头到尾裸听一遍。 After reading the comments, I'm sure Trump is making China great again. China has never been supported by so many people in so many countries. Trump may have the art of the deal, but China has mastered the art of war. They're about to teach America some lessons we may not want to learn. I am Japanese, and I always was suspicious of China, but today I feel admiration for China. I'm happy that at least one Asian country stands up to Trump and his bullying. Canadian here, if you had told me a year ago that one day I would be cheering on China and criticizing the US, I would have said you're insane. Yet, here we are. The US keeps saying China made money off the trade surplus, but they never admit it's been China's cheap and quality goods that have long propped up the dollar and the comfort of the American lifestyle. Hats off to China. This is how a world leader should act, courageous and righteous in their act. Never bow down to a bully like Trump. China is giving us some hopes. China is showing the entire world what having backbone looks like.